This is my EDU 528 week 5 assignment where I had to come up with a new athletic program proposal and then present it to the Board of Education. I decided to create a proposal on girls lacrosse. From here on out, I will be acting like I'm presenting this to the Board of Education. Enjoy. Good afternoon. Thanks for your attention and time today. My name is McAfee-McKinney, and I would like to propose that we start a new athletic program here at Rittner. In recent years, girls have expressed quite a bit of interest in lacrosse. Also, several surrounding schools have recently added a lacrosse program. In order for this program to be supported, there needs to at least be 30 interested girls. In researching the sport, I found out that most schools in the surrounding areas have only a varsity and JV program. This will make it easier to fund since you will not need any freshman coaches. Also, I was able to see on the MISHA website that most schools had 15 total games on their schedule, and 10 players are needed to play the game of lacrosse. The total number of players will likely be 10 starters and 5 sub players. Lastly, this sport can be played on a soccer and football field with little to no adjustments to the field, which makes this an intriguing proposal. I also was able to find several articles discussing the emergence of lacrosse. This article highlights the growth of the sport and how it's growing at a 10% rate each year. If it continues at that rate, this sport has the potential to be one of the top sports. What I liked about this sport is how cost-friendly it is. I created an expense sheet that shows all the potential costs. These expenses include coaching salaries, equipment costs, event costs, field costs, and transportation costs. Here are my findings. Coaching salaries was the most significant cost. It will take 4 total coaches, 2 head coaches, and 2 assistant coaches. The total cost for all coaches will come out to $14,000. Next was equipment cost. This included uniforms, nets, and balls. The total cost of equipment to start up this program would be $4,800. This cost, however, could be reduced after the initial year because uniforms could be replaced every 3 years and lacrosse nets could last for several years. Here are the links to the websites I used to get pricing on equipment. Next, I calculated how much it would cost to run a lacrosse event at Rittner. This was created with JV and varsity playing on the same day and JV and varsity having 8 home games. The total cost for the entire year would be $1,920. This includes paying officials, gate workers, security, the supervisor, and the scoreboard worker. Transportation costs was based on JV and varsity riding together and playing the same team. It was also based on a 7-game road schedule where each game lasted 2.5 hours. The total cost with those projections came out to be $1,376. We surveyed all 8th graders from both middle schools and surveyed current freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, and we had a total of 30 interested girls in the sport. 10 were from the middle school and and 20 who are currently in 9th, 10th, or 11th grade. With this interest, there's no doubt we can have a lacrosse team next spring, 2019. The total expenses came out to be $22,096.55. However, this will be reduced after the initial year because uniforms and lacrosse nets will not be purchased each and every year. Next, I looked at the potential increase in cost. I found out that if the JV and varsity away games cannot be on the same day and location, this would increase the transportation costs quite significantly. Also, we are always aware that officials' costs could increase as well, and currently there are no field costs. So this could change if we have to make a major adjustment to the field. So, why add lacrosse? Well, students are interested, and not just the current students. We have 8th graders that are interested as well. We have youth organizations that are developing lacrosse programs also. Surrounding area schools have already added lacrosse, and we already have the facilities to support this program. And lastly, adding a girls lacrosse team will enhance the Title IX balance by adding this sport. This is definitely an opportunity to add to our athletic program. At this time, I would like to answer any questions or concerns about adding this program. Lastly, I would like to say thank you for your support. Year in and year out, you have supported our athletic program, and that is why it continues to grow. It continues to have an impact on students out in the community, and I just would like to say thank you.